Hi, I'm Roland Hanekroot from New Perspectives Business Coaching, and I'm the author of these books, the 10 Truths books for business owners, business books for people who don't read business books. And I work with small business owners to help them have more fun in business and to build businesses that sustain them for years to come. And today I want to talk to you about time management. Time management is a big topic. It's one of those topics that we as human beings and as business owners especially love to beat ourselves up on, give ourselves a hard time over. And time management's big business too. I went to Amazon the other day and I typed in time management books and I came back with more than 20,000 titles. 20,000! And the amazing thing is that each one of those books promises that within it is a proven method, a proven secret to turn you from a time waster into a time management ninja and turn your life around and make a success of your life. I myself got in on the act a few years ago. I devised and designed and patented my own time management method, and it was all based on juggling balls and not dropping balls on the floor. It was brilliant. It involved a whiteboard and different coloured stickies that you can move around. As I said, brilliant. I can't tell a lie. It was going to change the face of modern business. But really, when all was said and done, it was just another way of managing your to-do lists. Because this is the point. All these 20,000 titles on Amazon can be divided in one of two groups. Either they tell you how to manage your to-do lists in some way, or they tell you how to manage your diary in some way, or combined. A few years ago, again, I actually worked briefly for a time management consultancy, and we consulted to the corporate world in the city, and the company was based around this IP that the owner had developed that we taught the clients. And the IP revolved around dividing your tasks into those that would take more than 10 minutes and those that would take less than 10 minutes. And the ones that would take more than 10 minutes, we block time out for in your diary, and the ones that take less than minutes, you'd use your to-do list for. This brilliant insight allowed the company to charge fortunes to the clients in the corporate world, and the corporate clients paid it too. Never ceases to amaze me what the corporate world will pay for. But did it work? Yes, of course it worked. Did the 20,000 titles in Amazon, do they work? Of course they work. They all work for the person who wrote the book. But that ain't you, is it? Recently, a client of mine called Darren came in for his Monday session, on Monday, and he walked in a ropeable mood. He was really down on himself. And I asked him what was wrong. He said, I didn't get the tax return done again last weekend. I spent ages doing the garage, and I did the lawn, and I watched a rugby game, and I took my girlfriend to lunch, but I just never got that tax return done. I'm just hopeless, he said. I said, wow, yeah, sounds bad. But tell me, at least did you have fun with doing those things? He said, oh yeah, it was great fun. And what's more, it really needed doing. I mean, the garage, you couldn't even get into the garage anymore. The grass was like that high. The rugby game, well, the Wallabies won, and for those of you here that watch this in Australia, that's a rare enough occurrence. And my girlfriend, well, she loved the attention. So yeah, that was great, but it wasn't the point. I decided to do this tax return, and I didn't do it, didn't even make a start on it. Yeah, I said, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. But have you always done your tax return yourself? He said, yeah, ever since I was 18. My dad taught me, and yeah, I love doing it actually, because I get a real buzz out of getting this tax refund at the end of the year, and I've done it myself and it hasn't cost me anything. Yeah, cool. And have you always done it on time? Or you're never late? And how much time have you got left? Oh, he said, no, I never do it late. I always getting in on time, because I hate paying the penalty. It defeats the purpose, getting a penalty when you want to get a refund. So yeah, no, I always do it on time, and I still got 2 weeks left, but that's not the point. See, I wanted to get it in early in case something came up. I said, in case something came up. Yeah. But look, maybe something did come up. So maybe the garage came up, and the lawn came up, and the wallabies got up, and your girlfriend wanted to get up. Maybe something came up. Maybe something was more important. Is there actually any real reason to assume that you're not going to get your tax return done on time? Well, as you might imagine, Darren did get his tax return done on time the next weekend, as a matter of fact, and he still had a week to spare in case something came up. You see, we only ever do things for one of two reasons in life. One of two reasons. Reason one, because we want to do this thing, we actually want to do it. Or reason two, because we don't want the consequences of not doing this thing. And Darren wasn't a lazy, procrastinating so-and-so. He just had more important things to do that weekend. He wanted to do the garage and the lawn and to watch the rugby and take his girlfriend to lunch. And he didn't particularly want to do his tax return that weekend. And what's more, not doing his tax return, the consequences of not doing his tax return were minimal. So he actually made the right decision. So this is how I want you to think differently about time management in the future yourself. If you're not 100% clear on why you'd want to do something, and you're not 100% clear about the consequences of not doing something, you're always going to confuse yourself and get exasperated with your laziness and your lack of discipline, and you're going to be looking around for a great new time management method that's going to fix all this problem for you in one fell swoop. But if you're not 100% clear, it doesn't matter. I mean, feel free, go and read the time management books. Fantastic. There's some really great techniques in there and great ideas. I myself, I love Stephen Covey. Stephen Covey's idea of urgent versus important and assessing tasks based on those criteria, I think is a fantastic concept. But no amount of time management method studying is going to help you finish your tasks on time and disciplined if you're not 100% clear on those two questions. So go and ask yourself those two questions. Go and ask yourself what I want to do and what do I not want the consequences of not doing, and get clear about that. It's going to be an awful lot more fun and a heap more efficient, I promise you. So this is one of the topics that I run regular Small Business Masterminds introduction webinars on. If you'd like to know more, please come and follow the links and check out when the next webinar is. The first time is always free, and you're going to get some great insights and walk away with some wonderful, simple, practical steps that you can take to become a master of the topic and build a business that sustains you for years to come. So I hope to see you soon. Bye.